had muted everyone, but now we are good. So. I have everyone, right? I think. Yes. We're only missing one person. And I did message them. So, Tokunaga should come. I mean, they're listed as online. So,
maybe just in the bathroom, you know?
Actually, it has them playing Persona 5. So,
Oh, that's always gonna be a distraction.
yeah, I think that might be occupying their time. So, we'll start without them, because if I need to, I can always do a little side conversation with them to get them set up. I think they forgot.
Rip.
I didn't realize what time it was for you guys, because for me it's like 8:20, and I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be 9 o'clock by that time, and then you messaged me, and I was like, uh-oh.
It's 7:20 for me. Pretty early.
It's 10:30 a.m. for me.
Oh yeah, you
man.
are on the other side of the world.
Right.
Hey, at least it
So
works.
it's Monday for you, Icky.
Of course, that's good too sometimes. You get games ahead of time if they're from Japan, sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, everything that comes from America, we gotta wait for you guys to fucking get it. So we're like a day behind. So it's like,
Well, usually that's even a problem here on the East Coast, because on the East Coast we have to wait until the Pacific people
time.
are up, because that's where most of the companies are. So
yeah.
It's always a hard rip because I always get excited. I'm like, yeah, comes out today at this time. And then it gets to that time and nothing's out. And I'm like, fuck, it's not till like another 24 hours. Shit. No.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Time zones are icky.
Yeah. Or it comes out at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, bruh.
Right. Like, should I stay up or should I go to sleep?
Yeah.
I'm fine if it comes out at 3 or 4. Because then I just sleep. And when I wake up, it's all ready for me. So, perfect.
Time skip IRL.
Okay, so, who wants to go first?
Not me. I want to watch someone else do it so I know what I'm doing.
Let the people who drew their characters go first.
Yeah.
Sweats nervously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit, gee.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Why don't we go alphabetical? Wait, no, never mind. Why about we go opposite of alphabetically?
Yeah, let's go alphabetical.
No, alphabetical.
Oh, I can go first.
Okay.
So far,
All right.
my name is Neria Oleander, and I'm a Minza. I haven't gotten to much of my background yet, but I am looking at military heritage.
Okay. First, how do you spell her name? Because I need to be able to write it.
Neria.
You say it again?
Neria. Neria.
Okay.
And then last name Oleander. Oleander.
Okay.
That's a cool name.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Named after a flower.
Nice.
think that's the right field. We'll find out. No, I don't think that is. I haven't used the D&D sheet before, so because usually I use this site for notes when I'm writing books, or at least writing stories. And usually I use Fate when I take notes because it's easy, really easy.
Mhm.
Okay, so I have Minza for the race and the name. Was there anything else you had?
Then we have for alignment, chaotic neutral.
Okay.
I'm also thinking about the so like for backgrounds, would I have an origin and a profession?
Yes. For backgrounds, it's kind of split up because a lot of the backgrounds in like the way D&D did it, they combined everything. So how you grew up and what you're doing supposedly before the adventure starts is all wrapped up into your background. So
Okay.
I separate them out. So you have an origin, which is how you grew up, and then what you're doing for like a career. So basically, professions are what you're doing outside of adventures. And
Okay.
they have ranks and things because you can actually leverage your profession. So, if you become like a renowned gladiator, for instance,
Mm.
you become famous. It's possible, you can find fans to help you and do other stuff. Or even have like, I don't want to call them retainers, but NPCs who are part of the same group that you are. And, um, you know, they can help you doing non combat stuff or like
Mm.
helping in the background while you're adventuring. So, it's nice to network.
Okay, so I would do military heritage with a mercenary profession.
Okay. I will note that.
And I already did my rolls. Should I re-roll or like my strength, dexterity, those ones?
No, you can just tell me.
So we have 9 strength, -1 for the.
See.
I forgot what
see.
those like little bubbles are called. Is that proficiency bonus?
Um, the the bonus is what's attached to the
Or the modifier
stat.
rather.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9 strength, -1 modifier. I got a really high roll on dexterity, so 16
Okay.
for my dexterity, and then +4 for my modifier.
Actually, that would be a 3.
Or oh yeah, because of the race. The race is a +1 modifier for dexterity.
Oh, so it's a 17?
Or no, it's a
Or
16 for like the base number, and then the modifier is different.
okay. Let me. So the roll was a 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. The roll's a 16. You get a +1, but that is gonna make it a 17 because
Oh,
that's what
instead of
means I get.
adding it on the
Yeah.
modifier. Okay.
Yeah. It's not part of the mod. So
Okay.
okay. So Constitution.
11. And then nothing at the modifier.
Actually, what are? Okay. Wisdom and charisma are the 2 others. All right. And that was just an
Uh,
11.
Intelligence 13
Okay.
with a 1 modifier.
Yep. That the mod is just based on what the number is. You basically deduct 10 and then divide that by 2. So that's how
Oh,
the
I
numbers
did it
work.
wrong. Okay. So what would that be for the modifier for intelligence?
1,
Okay.
because you round down. So yeah,
Okay.
that's how it works.
12 wisdom.
Okay. And that's before the bonus, right?
Mm-hmm. Or no,
Okay.
that's after the bonus. That was after the bonus.
Okay. So 12 total.
Mm.
Right? And last stat.
And then 12 charisma.
And is that with the bonus?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You actually managed pretty low rolls overall. Okay. Now an important thing. What class do you want to be?
Where would I find the class?
There is. I don't think I have it open. Oh no. I had them all open. Anyways, I'll grab the page here. It is Classes of Celestia. If you have the wiki open. And I think I can get you.
Oh,
a
right there.
link.
Okay. I think I
Yes.
found it.
Okay. Good. Good.
Oh, a rogue.
Okay. All right. Let me open Rogue.
Rogue gang.
Rogue gang.
All right. Rogues happen to not get any bonuses, so they're a very easy class to work with.
Okay.
I think this is the right one. Wait. Okay, that's hair, gender, class. All right. All right. And let me put this here. Okay. And I forget what level rogues get their class at. Their subclass, I should say. Okay, 3rd. So to start with, that should be everything you need. Well, all the normal basics. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but you have a few choices religion-wise if you want to go that route. You can either pick a deity like they usually do in D&D, or there are actual religious orders, and those are usually much broader, but they're kind of geographical in their basis. So it depends on where you want to come from. I don't know if you've looked at the geography any.
I don't think I've delved into it. I think I just skimmed over it.
Okay. So most nations have, well, at least the larger ones tend to have their own concept of how they organize the worship of the pantheon of the wheel, as it's known. You don't have to pick any of that right now. Worship of gods is a little strange in Celestia because basically they don't worship the gods like in normal D&D. There's no clerics. Gods don't give spells. So, it's kind of a free for all for how people want to worship. A lot more like our world. So,
Okay. So I'll just wait for it if I
okay.
choose.
You can think about it. I did show a picture to you guys, at least earlier, which has the deities of the Pantheon on the wheel. So you get to see the pretty picture. I sadly cannot show chat or most of the internet because it's concept art and I don't have the ability to show it. So you guys get to see it, but they don't.
Yeah.
Whoa, we're like alpha testers.
Yeah,
Good
I
thing I
just
haven't showed anybody.
well that only goes for my concept art.
No.
But that's because I'd have to like purchase the art to be able to use it in what can potentially be monetized. So
Yeah.
I don't have the rights to that, so I can't. And I definitely don't want to get any strikes just because I showed some art. So we will not be doing that. But you guys get to see it. So
Yeah.
Easy.
all right. I will do most of the rest of this, I think. Because, well, I mean, you will need to still think of like age, height, weight, if you want to. I don't really care about how much you weigh, but more how you look. So, are you fit or athletic or a little bit chubby? Pick whatever you want.
I'll send a picture. I'll send it later.
Okay. Ooh, I got a raid.
Yeah, I might
Hey.
have a chat with someone and maybe try and get something drawn up quickly.
I'm gonna give you guys a shout out. And welcome. But alright, so all those thanks for the follow. Okay. So um so yeah, you need to think well you've probably thought because you already have a picture, but things like age, height, hair, skin, eyes, um, those details are nice to have, because eventually you guys will be describing your character to everyone. So you need to know how you look, because otherwise it's hard to describe yourself. So, good to have. Good to have.
Mm.
Sounds nice.
Hit points at first level are pretty much automatic. They're maxed. So, I'll do that part. And there are some things you actually need to select. But let's see. All right. Automatically. Okay. You get 4 skills. And that's something you get to pick. So let's do that. You get 4 choices from acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance, persuasion, sleight of hand, and stealth. As a rogue,
Okay.
Thank you, coffee.
sleight of hand is what like lockpicking falls under, or like grabbing someone's wallet. So that can be a handy skill. stealth is also very useful. So I would tend to recommend you look at those. Otherwise, whatever you want. And I mean,
So I'm going to go. Wait, can I do now?
yes.
Okay. I'd like to do acrobatics, intimidation, sleight of hand, and stealth.
Okay. Wait. No. Oops. I stopped editing the page, and I tried to edit it. Okay. Acrobatics. What was the other one?
Intimidation,
Okay. Next.
sleight of hand, and stealth.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else? There are a few choices of equipment that you get to make because rogues have like a selection. Let's stick that in here. Okay, so your choices are a rapier or a short sword.
Short sword,
Okay, and then a short bow and a quiver of 20 arrows, or another short sword.
you know what? Double short sword.
Double wielding.
Hey.
Pog.
Dual wielding.
Okay. Then there's a burglar's pack, a dungeoneer's pack, or an explorer's pack.
Explorers.
Okay. And okay, well that's not a choice. It just gives you leather armor, 2 daggers, and thieves' tools. But I've changed armor, and I got rid of leather armor because it's the most unrealistic of all armors. So, it's just now padded armor. That's the low tier, I guess you could call it. It's not too bad though. I've changed it a little from what core rules are, and I introduced another system called well, I'll pull it up so I don't get it wrong. It'd be great to get it wrong while I'm talking about it. So it's called armor rating, and I might as well explain this now so you guys have an idea. All right. So usually when you attack someone, they have what's called an armor class, and you have to meet or exceed the armor class to hit. That still works as normal. So for padded armor, your AC is 11 plus your dexterity bonus. So very easy, very easy. That remains basically unchanged. However, you also have an armor rating, and the armor rating is a protective rating for the armor. Basically, the higher the AR, the more damage the armor stops from getting through. So it lightens the effect of getting hit. In the case of padded armor, this is an AR of 14. So anything between that value of 11 and 14 is instead a reduced hit, basically. For each point there, and I give an example of this. So, say someone attacks you and they roll a 13. So it hits because the base is 11. The AR is 14. So you reduce the damage by 1. So, like, if someone hits you with a dagger and does 2 points of damage, in this case, they do 1 point because the armor absorbed part of the damage. If that makes sense.
Sounds pretty sound.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see it in action when we actually get to doing some combat. And I may need to adjust it a little. We'll find out. We'll find out. These are just my initial values, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. And if things don't work quite as we want, we adjust them. So that's the way it works.
Easy.
Okay.
All right. But that pretty much explains how that works. And oh, it also gives you 2 daggers and, of course, thieves' stools. So you'll need those. You'll need those.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, then it goes into the abilities. So, oh, well, I'll know it. You get it automatically. There's no choice in that. So, I'll know what it is when I'm putting the full sheet together for you. So, I think that covers everything you need. So, who wants to go next?
Not
Complete
everybody jump at once,
silence.
alright?
Oh,
I guess I'll go next.
Okay.
Alright.
I
Um,
volunteer as tribute.
so my character's name is Iris Haram, and I'll type that in the chat because I'm not about to try to spell that out loud.
Okay. Okay.
um, but yeah, okay. So his race is Nephilim. Um,
All right.
and I don't know if I got the pick like so he's half human and half elf is what I put.
Okay. That doesn't really. So Nephilim are weird, okay? Because
Mhm.
it's basically like having a whole bunch of subraces. It's basically human and something.
Okay.
And based on the trait you take, is basically the half, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
I
So
should pull them up.
then, yeah, I don't know if I picked a trait or not.
That's fine. That's fine. You actually get to pick the second ability score that gets bonus as well. So, that'll be a little bit interesting. There are some other things we should probably talk about too. You get a natural resistance, which can be pretty much any type. As an elf, probably poison might make a good choice. Poison is very common, so having resistance to poison would be helpful.
Okay. I
Okay,
guess I'll take that.
let me scribble that down before I forget. And I will misspell it, because of course I will. Okay. All right. You also get dark vision and an ability that gives you advantage on wisdom saving throws. Those are just part of the kit, but you also get to select a racial feat or a trait, whatever you want to call it. Most of these are how do I want to put it? Demonic, angelic, elemental, sort of in nature.
Mhm.
I mean, about the only one really that's not is mind blink, and I mean, it could be something for elves. You might want to let me work on a little? Oh, actually, I know what I can do. I can do something else. Um, Elves have particular racial traits, and in this case, I think I can let you pick one of those.
Oh,
That
okay.
makes sense since you're half elf. So you get to select a trait from their list. Um, they have some useful ones. Some of them sort of, how do I want to put it? They sort of lean on certain traits that I already have. So we'll have to alter it a little bit when I give it to you, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Okay.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 traits that you get to pick from.
Okay,
Um,
I have it up.
okay,
I guess I can when you like go over the next person's character, I'll read them over and then you can come back to me later, I guess.
okay. So, yeah, Nephilim, we need a class. What class are you?
I'm going rogue too.
Okay, we are very rogue heavy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you guys end up taking different subclasses. Otherwise, that would be kind of weird. But we'll see. We'll see. You guys have a couple of levels before you get to that point. So, all right.
And I guess for my origin, I picked criminal.
Okay. So, background criminal.
And then for my profession, I picked spy.
Okay. Spy profession. There we go.
Yes.
All right. Um, let's see. Is there anything else?
Um, I have like the height and all that stuff and like some basic of what he looks like, but I can just send that to you later.
Yeah. You can just give me that. Um, I mean, really, that part I leave pretty much up to you guys. Even when I
Okay.
put it in Roll20, that's more for you, so you have an idea of what you look like. So,
Okay. And I guess so
all right. Um,
I oh go
I'm
ahead,
gonna tell
sorry.
you, you're probably gonna want to pick an alignment. Um, I don't
Oh
know if
yeah,
you've
yeah,
thought
yeah. I
about
got
that.
that. My alignment's just neutral.
Okay, one sec. One sec. Hello, chat. Thank you, Oberon T. Oberon Teddy? Okay, Oberon Teddy. Welcome to the circle. And thanks for you guys coming in while I've been busy. So, I can't talk too long because I don't want to leave them waiting. But I am thankful all of you are here. So,
It's alright.
I'm gonna go back. Sorry, I had to talk to chat. I had
Are you
to
good?
talk to chat. Okay. So where were we? Think.
Alignment neutral.
Okay. Pure neutral?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So you need to roll for abilities. If you haven't already.
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay. Now, the easiest way might be if you have Roll20 up, because you can just roll them in there and it's really easy. But if you're not in there, you're gonna have to roll some dice.
Well, I guess I'll do the roll 20 thing because I definitely don't have dice on me.
Okay. Um, let me bring up the link for you because I don't think you're currently in there. But maybe you are, and I'm just forgetting. But either
I don't
way,
think so.
you'll need it eventually. So, alright. I am gonna put this. Once it loads. Come on. Come on. It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it.
When we're in Roll20, where do we like get to the dice part?
In Roll20, you'll see this bar basically on the side. And the one that looks like a dice, basically there you can select the type and the number. So if you need like 3d6.
Am I supposed to launch the game?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
you have to hit launch.
Yeah, I was like, it seems like a really basic thing to do, but I was like, do I actually do it or like?
Yes, that is how you do it.
Yeah, okay.
And let me toss the link in. There we go. If you click on the link, it will take you right to the campaign and you can launch.
Okay.
And I know some of you are new to this, so we'll walk you through. We'll walk you through. Inside, you're not going to see too much because I haven't created any like content within here, so there's nothing really to see. Though you do have access to all of my books, which is almost all of the D&D books. Outside of like adventure campaigns, and you can go to the compendium in here, and it will show you a list of topics, and you can bring those up. So, like, for our rogue people, rogue is in there, so you can just pick classes and then go down and look at rogue, and you'll see all the normal stuff for rogues.
Okay.
But in this case, you just need to go over to the dice and select the number and the type and click it. And then it will spit out some numbers. Well, one number.
Just a heads up, Venom, you're not showing up as Venom in Roll20.
Yeah, I realize that.
So
Okay, you can change the name. You just got to go to the gear symbol, which is the settings. So you want to go in there and do that.
It should show up as Venom now because I changed it. At least I changed my display name.
Okay, well, I see
Hey, honey.
Kuma and Honey. So I don't see you. So I'm not sure what happened.
That's weird. It says I'm in here.
Okay, well, try to roll and we'll see what happens. There we go.
There we go. I can see you.
Yep.
Okay. So how do I roll again?
Okay. You go to the side. It's on usually the little select move cursor arrow thing. But near the bottom, you'll see what looks like a little well, it's probably a 20-sided die. Just above the question mark. And here you'll see the types of dice and the number. It's in like a little array. And you want D6 and particularly 3 of them. So you go to the 3 on the D6 and then you click it. And it spits out a result.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't have. I just have the chat. I don't have the dice like
Top
that
left
you're
corner. Top left corner.
Yeah.
You see
top
it?
left.
I don't know how your window looks, but
Oh, okay. I see it. So you said D6.
yep, 3d6. So three 6-sided dice.
Okay.
Okay,
So
you're
like
gonna
what?
want to do 6 of those. So do it 5 more times.
Okay.
The noise is so cute.
It is pretty cute.
I have it turned off, but I know it is pretty fun. All right, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wow, you had a lot of low rolls. Okay, you're supposed to drop the lowest one. And I'm gonna let you roll once more. This 3/8 is a little much. Let's at least give you, hopefully, one higher than an 8.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Um. So, that is an 11, a 12, another 12, a 10, 8. Oh wait,
Is there a way to turn
you
on a
need another
dark
one.
mode on this website?
What's that?
Is there a way to turn on a dark mode on this website?
I don't believe so. I wish. I use like everything in dark mode if I can, but sadly, I don't think Roll20 has that. You can do
I'm gonna try to
like
make
a
it as
Google
small as
search maybe.
possible.
I like how the best summer.
'Cause
Eventually,
I have photophobia.
oh no. Eventually, most of our use here will be for combat because I'll have maps and we'll use the maps in combat. And that's pretty much our main use. But yeah, they have a thing for white. I don't know why. I don't know why.
All
But
It's a
good, thank you.
you need to roll once more. Sorry,
Okay.
because I realized we still only have 5, and we need 11 value. I mean, 6 values. I'm looking at the 11 when I say that. Okay, so 12, 12, 11, 11, and 10, and an 8. You can put those any which way you want. So, and let me grab those numbers and I'll return to the normal window. Really, you're a Nephilim, so you get a bonus to charisma. So that can be low for you without being a problem. So you might want to use that
Okay.
for your dump stat. So your 8 becomes a 10. It's not great to do that, but it's kind of helpful if you, well, if you ended up kind of average. Your second ability
Yeah.
score should probably be dexterity, because Rogue's primary stat is dex. So you probably want to add that to a 12. So that
Yeah,
would be my
I'd
suggestions.
I'd honestly just leave it up to your better judgment.
Okay. Well, then we'll make dexterity a 13, which is not great, but it is enough for any of like the basic skills that you're expected to do as a rogue. So, not horribly bad. Constitution is probably what I would put points into next because that's your survivability. The higher your constitution, the more HP you have. So that's
Okay.
helpful. That's helpful. Let's see. And then there's 2 11s. It's kind of a toss up. I'd probably go strength 11. And then like int or wisdom for the other 11. But it's hard to say. It's kind of whichever way you want to go there.
I guess intelligence would make most sense.
Okay. Now there is one other option. Since rogues are more dexterity based usually, you could leave strength at 10. I mean, we already had Honeydew who put 8, her dump stat basically, as her strength because she doesn't need to be really strong. So you could leave yours at 10 and put that into like wisdom.
Okay.
That's not going to be a huge boost for you, but it's going to give you the potential to go up wisdom wise. And that affects things like perception. So that can be nice to have.
Okay.
And while I'm talking about this, you could change it so that charisma is a 10 and take 8 on strength, kind of like she did. That would give you a 12 for your charisma. So you'd have a slightly better edge when doing like intimidation or persuasion or deception. If you want to go that route.
If it makes you if it makes your decision easier, I was actually going to go Nephilim as well, so I can put my highest stats into charisma if you want to put your stats into something else.
I don't know. I guess I'll
Well,
think about
the only
that.
reason I bring it up is because of that +2 from being a Nephilim. So,
Yeah.
that gives you the chance to get a +1 bonus to charisma skills, which are deception, intimidation, performance, persuasion. I think that's it. So any of those would have a +1 because your stats give you a +1. So it would give you a slight edge, and it's not gonna really hurt you. So yeah.
Okay.
It's not a huge boost, but it is a boost. So you might want to take it. So it's up to you. It's up to you. I won't say which is the better way, but I wanted to put the option out there.
Okay. I guess I'll think about that and come back.
Okay. Okay. So I am gonna delete the stats we used and leave those 2 there for now. And I think that's everything we need, unless you want to pick like a deity or a religion. But I have a feeling you're probably gonna win it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
So
I don't have that either.
okay. Okay. So we'll create this. And that does give us all of the basics. So it's playable. There's no reason it's not. So we can flesh out things as time goes on. I mean, you do have until next week before, anyone actually sees these characters outside of some basic stats. So some time. All right. Who's next? Who's next?
guess that's me then. Alrighty. Okay. So I actually wanted to go Nephilim as well, with
Yep.
half human, half demon, if possible.
Like I said,
Can we do demon?
for Nephilim, it's mostly about what traits you take. So,
Yeah.
and there is quite the list. Do you have a name?
Yeah. I have a name. Can I just have a first name and no last name?
Yes,
Just
entirely
as
possible.
Deckard. I will have Deckard as my first name. So Deckard.
Okay. All right. So, what class do you want?
I want to be a ranger.
Okay. So, Ranger. And do you know what background you want?
Yeah, so for the background I wanted the criminal origin, and
Okay.
for the profession I wanted hunter.
Okay. So, there we go. Double checking I haven't forgotten anything. All right. For your Nephilim, what do you want for your resistance? Being a demon, necrotic is probably the most common, though fire is also very common. So, flavor-wise, either of those would be decent choices.
Yeah, I think I'll go with necrotic because I did read that one before and I did like the idea of it. So
Okay. Necrotic resistance. And have you looked at the feats? Or racial traits, whatever you want to call them.
Racial bits. Yeah, so I've had I read a couple of them.
Okay.
So you just pick one, right?
Yes.
So the necrotic one would be the one I would pick. Is that
Okay.
not?
Necrotic shroud.
Yes.
All right. I will put that in there. Okay. Ironically, the original concept where that comes from is an angel type. A very weird angel type, but still. Yeah. All right. So, let's see. Let me pull up Ranger. Give me 1 sec.
Yep.
Hello, Mana Mana Pum Pum. Thank you for joining this circle. I gotta go back to the game, but I am thankful you're here. Okay, I am back.
Well, good.
I need to check. Oops. Got the wrong tab. All right. Okay, you get an archetype at 3rd level too. Very common.
Nice.
All right, so you don't have anything else to pick there. So, you can roll for your stats if you haven't already.
Right. So I do the same thing, a d6 and 3 times.
3d6 7 times.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so first, that's 1, 2, 3. Alright, okay. We got A7, which is buffed, but
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. And we dropped the lowest, which is the 7. So
yeah.
we have 13, 12, 12, 11, 11, and 11, I think. Yes, I think that's right. Wow. Oh, wait. Darn it. My brain. My brain. Ah. Okay. So I was wondering why the values were a little lower than I was expecting. Um, and
Oh no.
I did sort of do this a little bit wrong. Because I'm usually using Charactermancer when I do this. So it automatically does some things and I completely forget because I'm just so used to it. But slightly wrong. Slightly wrong. Ah, chat actually reminded me. And okay, so the drop the lowest is supposed to be one of the dice in each roll. So you might want to for both of you actually, you might want to roll those again and roll 4d6 and drop the lowest of each roll. So like
4d6.
the 11 up here at the top, that was a 5, a 1, and a 5. You would drop the 1, and whatever number was with those is the total. My brain. It's been a long day, okay?
So I roll a d6 3.
4.
Sorry. D6 4.
Okay.
How many of those
So
do I roll?
that would be a 9 for that one. It's much easier when it does it automatically for you. So let me actually write them down. So that's a 9. Do another 46.
Yep.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a really good one. That is actually a 15. Okay, next one. Oh wow.
Oh my god. Bro, why you
Okay.
gotta do this to me?
Okay. Reroll that one.
Oh.
Okay. That is another 15. Okay. So roll the next one. Oh wow. Wow. Okay.
Let's go.
If you could actually get that, that would be amazing.
Yeah, but you gotta take
But
4 off.
yeah, we gotta take 4 off. So that's a 16. But that's still good. Still very good. Okay, what's next? That is a 13. Okay, one more.
Come on. Oh, okay. Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, so another 15. All right, those are good. So Venom, you might want to re-roll while I get him set up. All right.
Okay.
So, there we go. All right. As a ranger, you're also gonna be very dex focused. So,
Yeah.
you probably want the 16 or a 15 as dex.
Yep. I think I'll put the 16 there.
Okay, so, oh, and, what stat do you want to boost, with your secondary, ability bonus? You can put a +1 on anything except charisma.
Oh, okay. And what are all my options again? Sorry.
Well, it's a +1 to any stat except charisma, because charisma already gets a bonus. So,
Yeah. Is there a list of all the stats somewhere that I can just?
well, there's strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. 6 stats.
I'll go wisdom.
Okay, so you want the plus to wisdom.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the 16. Alright, usually the other two, well, there's a lot of options here. Constitution is a good choice for 15, because of course that's your HP.
Yeah.
Strength is a possibility if you want to go like a strength-based ranger. It's possible. Kind of rare usually, but you can do that. Wisdom.
I do want to kind of go like a stealthy, because I do want to go Beastmaster leader. So I think I'd rather go like maybe put it in Constitution rather than Strength and kind of
Okay.
keep my distance.
Okay, so 15 in con.
Yeah.
Wisdom is another good choice. You're not a spellcasting class in Celestia, because rangers don't get that. Not here. But they do get a lot of abilities to make up for that. So you don't have quite the range of abilities that are based on wisdom, but wisdom is helpful because that's your perception.
Yeah.
Your passive perception is basically just your wisdom. So it's very simple. So that might be a choice for where you want to put your other 15. And you're already boosting wisdom by 1. So that would actually give you another 16.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that. Let's be smart.
Okay. Well, intelligence is actually smart, but
Yeah, it's smart. Yeah, but yeah, I knew it as soon as I said it. I was like, no one will pick me up on it. We're good. But no, you gotta do
okay.
me like that. I see how it is.
Oh, actually, you had 3 15s. So you get
Okay.
1 more 15 to place somewhere.
Shit.
I mean, if you want, you could put it in charisma, which is already going to get +2, and that would give you your highest stat as charisma at 17.
Interesting.
It's not a core ability, and I don't.
But it could come in handy though.
Yes, it can come in handy. It's not a core ability though, so there are some advantages and disadvantages here. You can also put it in strength or intelligence if you wanted. In fact,
I might go
I'd probably.
charisma. I might try and be charismatic.
Okay, so 17 charisma. All right, that leaves us a 13 and a 9. So, where do you want the 9?
I might put the 9 on strength.
Okay, we can
don't
do
really
that.
have anyone with strength though, do we? Yeah.
I'm figuring one of you will probably have some strength-based something, but so far that has not happened.
Yeah, we kind of need a tank, but we're still missing someone, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
No
okay.
worries.
I'm gonna bet
Smile
they're gonna go
emoji.
tank.
I'm not
Let's hope.
sure.
Affirmations.
I'm not sure what they have going on. So,
Yeah, and I might put the 9 into strength, please, and the 13 into intelligence.
okay, that is what I did. So, good.
That's
We're all set there. There are a couple choices, which I need to look up. And then we'll hop back to Venom and work that out before I forget. Again. Okay. Okay. So, alright. That is default. Alright. You get to choose 3 skills from animal handling, athletics, insight, investigation, nature, perception, stealth, and survival.
Can I go with stealth, animal handling, and nature?
Okay. So, back here, animal handling, nature, and stealth. All right, that is those. And you get some options for equipment, which I actually forgot to say with Venom. So when we go back to him, we'll cover those too for him. But let's get yours done while we're here and before I forget. So, starting, you have a choice between scale mail and padded armor.
I'm assuming padded's just lighter but scale's stronger, correct?
Pretty much.
Kinda. Yeah.
The way it works with AR factored in, medium armors have higher AR, but less dex bonus. You
Yeah. I think I'd prefer the padded, and so I get the lighter, better for a ranger, I believe.
let me double check. Okay, scale has a max dex of 2. So let me do a little math. Well, actually, I can do this in my head. I know I can. That would give you a 14 AC with padded armor and 16 with scale mail. So, and there is a medium armor, actually 2, that have max of 3, which is what your bonus is. So, right now, you might be down a little bit, but you could change it out for something that has a little bit higher dex. Well, a little bit higher dex bonus. So, it might be a better option to go with medium, but that's up to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, no, I'll take your wisdom for it. Let's go with medium.
Okay.
Go scale.
Now, later on, you get some more choices there. So, okay. Wow. So, the next choice is 2 short swords or 2 simple melee weapons. Which is a very big list with simple melee weapons.
I can't start with a bow.
Actually, that's another choice. It's just not the one we're to yet.
Okay.
Oh,
So this is
actually,
more for
you
melee side.
automatically start with a longbow and a quiver with 20 arrows. So,
Yeah. Okay.
that'll
So this
change
is
a
more
little
for
bit the way I rearrange things, but
Yep.
for the most part, that's going to stay the same. So, do you want the short swords or something else?
I think I'll go with the dual short. Dual short swords, please.
Okay. Lots of that in this party. Okay. And then a Dungeoneer's pack or an Explorer's pack.
Dungeoneer. That's good.
Okay. I think one of the big differences is rope. So
Yeah.
not too much of a difference between most of the packs. So I think you're fine either way.
Okay, sweet.
All right, and I think that's it for you. So let's jump
Cool.
back to Venom again, and let's go to edit. So, all right.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Sorry, sorry.
No.
I had a headache and I overslept.
It's good that you're
No
here.
Sorry.
worries.
Ah.
uh,
What did I miss?
lovely.
What did I miss? I know it's been like an hour and a half.
We're working through characters. So I made
Ah.
a big goof, and we gotta fix that. But otherwise, and let me add your image. Let me add your image. Live and on screen. Here we go. There you go. Oh, and I forgot the setting. Boop. Okay, now we're all good. Now we're all good. All right, everyone can see everyone.
Nice.
Oh, I did put a link to Roll20. So if you get to rolling the dice for your character, you can do it in there rather than having to come up with some other way to do it. So if you click on the link, it will take you into the site. And all right, Venom, where are we? Ooh, you got a good score. That is a 16, and the next one is a 10, and an 11, 12, 13, and 12. Okay, much
Okay, good, I
better
did it right.
than last time. Much better. So let's hop back over. All right. Okay, so
So I'd already put them into the stats that I wanted. But I didn't remember like all the bonuses for what you said and
okay.
everything. So
Well, your main bonus is a +2 to charisma. So let's start with that. What do you want
okay,
charisma to be?
okay. So I put the 13 there.
Okay, so you want high charisma.
Yes.
So that makes it a 15 with a bonus.
Okay.
We put the other bonus, the +1, in your decks last time. Do you still want to do that?
No, that because I put the 16 on deck, so the +1 this time can go to Constitution that I put a 12 on.
Okay, so that'll give you a 13 now for Constitution, which leaves us, let's see, that was the 13 and the 16 gone. So 2 12s, 11, and a 10.
And so the 10 I put on Strength.
Okay,
The 11 I put on Intelligence,
okay.
and the 12 I put on Wisdom.
All right.
And I think that was it. Yeah.
Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. I copied over 6 numbers, and I had an extra 12. So where did we put the other 12? Oh, con. No, that was the 13.
Yeah, I don't. I think we used them all.
Huh. Maybe I wrote them down wrong. I don't know. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Also, as a question, is it okay that my the image you're using for me is covering one of your things that shows your new followers?
Oh, I just need to move you down below it. But
I was just noticing it because I have your stream pulled up.
that's okay. I actually, well, now that everyone's here, actually, let's make this into a group. And then I'll pull everyone down where you belong. So,
I belong somewhere other than the tavern? What?
it's amazing, but yes.
You'll,
Right.
you'll always belong in my heart, Flushes.
Oh. Aww.
Okay. Now you're all moved down. Now you're all moved down. So, oh wait, what? I just, okay, that's being weird. That's being very weird. Wait. Oh, that's because my support bar is farther down.
I mean, on my end, watching the stream, I don't see anything moving around. Oh, there we go.
It's a little delay. Little delay. Okay, and we'll move you down a little bit so you don't overlap the bar and no one can see you. Oh, and I should mention to you that I put the link to the reactive Discord images. So if you want to alter what your picture looks like in here, you can do that there. So just follow the link, and if you want, you can play around with that. So you don't need to, but just mentioning that because I already put the link in. So
Wait, what? Huh? What
yes,
about
like
images?
way back up, before I posted my image of myself in the Celestia text chat, I put the link to Discord reactive images. That's what I use to get everyone's image, and you can customize that. You get a active and inactive image, so you can put your own images in there. Right now, it just pulls those from Discord, so that's why they look like they do.
That's kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah, also
There's a
helpful.
lot of options, and I do not know how to use them, so therefore I shall minimize it until later.
That's okay. Play with it on your own time. It's fun.
I mean, there is a way to get everyone's VTuber models in here too, if you wanted.
Yeah, I recently found that the way how to do it.
You can put people's
Pog?
models in, or what?
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you no, I've actually been able to get 4 people going all at once on screen.
What the fuck? That's sick.
I'm pogging IRL.
I'm always working on stuff, so
Well,
so the headache from today was pushing myself a little bit too far.
for now, we'll use these. But sometimes we can work on seeing how that will work. Just
Of course.
point me to how you do it.
Of course. I can
Sometime.
tell you. Yeah.
Not right now, but
No,
sometime.
no.
Okay, so I think we're done with these. So let's see. 2 more. 2 more. Who's left?
Blushes.
Got lucky.
So, have you thought about your character?
Me?
Yep.
Uh, well,
Okay, okay.
I did send I was talking to you earlier I think about it. But I have the gremlin child
Yep.
named I assume it's pronounced Kriv.
However you want to pronounce it. It's your character.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Kriv. And okay, hold up. So I was after you sent me those races, I think the
Rethos. Yep.
Rethos. I think that one might suit the character more. I think at
Okay.
least visual wise, cause yeah, lizard bros.
Yep.
Uh
They are a smarter version of lizardmen from D&D, basically.
okay. All right.
So,
Yeah.
I have a question
Um
about the campaign.
okay.
Are peasant cannons allowed?
Peasant cannons?
Have you not heard of that?
No.
Oh
I don't think I have.
I remembered. I was like peasant, like canon, like backstory, and then it clicked. Oh no! I know exactly what campaign you're talking about.
I think I missed that one.
It's basically using peasants as like artillery and chucking them.
Fuck.
No. Okay. So the peasant cannon works is you basically you get a bunch of peasants to follow you. Like let's say you just get like enough peasants to line up, 2 kilometers long, right? At one end you have one of them holding a rock. At the other one you have one of them ready to throw said rock. All of them have ready in action to pass the rock. So in a single turn of 6 seconds, that rock travels from one end of the peasant line straight over to the other end in the span of 6 seconds, dubbing it the peasant cannon, where it shoots things out at like Mach 5.
I wonder if that would work in real life.
Now, there's some physics that stop that. So,
I thought you were talking about the one where they literally started paying peasants just to like launch them with their tank character.
No.
uh,
I love the meme and the absolutely ridiculous metagaming of some of the stuff people come up with.
okay. So, let's hop back for a second. How did you want to spell your name, by the way?
Kriv.
Okay. So, class. I know we talked about several, so what do you want?
So I wanted to go with. Sorry, I wanted to go with the Guardian Barbarian.
Okay, so barbarian. And I should pull that up so I have it as an example. Okay, and I think that comes. Well, the choice comes at second level. I think. Let me double check. Third level. And I don't think I changed that. So, no, I did not change that. So, all right, I'll note the guardian part because that will come
Wow,
up.
it should be in your notes.
Well, I have it in chat, but I don't have it here. So,
No worries.
okay. So, background. What background do you want?
second here.
I think when you talked to me about it, we talked about commoner maybe because you didn't know what you really wanted for your
Yeah.
heritage. So
Is background the same as the Why can't I remember the word right now?
I don't know.
Because words are hard.
Well, they are. So that is true.
Oh, profession. Is background the same as profession?
No. Well, I split background to be heritage and profession. So technically, they're different things. But
Commoner sounds good, honestly.
okay, commoner type, and you wanted to go gladiator for the profession, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's that. You don't need to pick a deity if you don't want. So we can skip that.
I
And
am
move.
my own god.
Well, background-wise, Rethos tend, well, ancient Rethos were created by the Ashuri. So some of them still worship the Ashuri, even though the Ashuri are gone. But most of the others have moved on. And a lot of them tend to worship like Bahamut or Tiamat. Though you can't openly worship Tiamat in most places. So
Yeah. I was just joking around. Like I was thinking like y'all have y'all heard of that one campaign where the guy literally became Irish god?
well, I mean, Pathfinder has a lot of characters who became gods. So
Yeah. It was just an entire campaign where his rage turned him into a god type of thing. It was really funny, but
okay.
I was just thinking back to that.
Okay. So, we have those. So, the next thing would be to get stats.
All right. What do I roll? I'm sorry.
You want to roll 4 d6s and do that 6 times.
Wait. Did I not?
If you don't want to type it, because that's complex, you can just go up to the side and select it in the array and just keep clicking 6 times.
All right. So do I press the 4, like the D6,
Yes.
and then go to 4? Okay.
Yep, go to the row with d6 and select 4. Ooh, some good rolls. Okay.
Is that right?
So, yep.
All right.
That's a 10. Wow. 14. 11. 13. 12. And 14. Okay. All right. Let's jump back over here. And, ooh, I need to pull up your race. I've had the other sheets up so long. So long. Okay. You get a bonus to Constitution and Wisdom. So let me mark that. Con. Your big stats are probably going to be strength and constitution. So you probably want to put your 14s in those. Just a suggestion, but that's what I would do.
Wait. Are you doing that on your stream?
Yes,
Okay, wait. 1 second. All
you
right.
can see the page.
At the tab, I have to find the tab because I have so many streams open right now. Nope. Alright, got it. Alright. Time to zoom in. I can't zoom in the video.
Well, if you
I'm
want,
zooming in with my eyes. Alright. Which one are you referring to?
the stat block for your abilities.
Alright. I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to open it in Paint and zoom in. I have terrible eyesight.
Well,
I can see it, okay.
I mean,
Alright.
I can print you like a normal sheet if you want.
That, like, send me the image of it.
Oops.
Cause that would be freaking epic, not gonna lie.
Usually they are PDFs, but I can just grab a random one. Oh, this one's not filled out. Let's go with that. No. Oh, come on. Someone's got to have one. That's an old one. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. I'll just save this and then toss it over in Discord.
Freaking epic, thank you.
Where did it? Seriously, where did you put it? Crazy thing. Oh. Okay, it put it in a different folder than I thought. So. Alright, I'll send you the image of a normal sheet. Right there.
Awesome, thank you. Alright. That is a very high definition image.
I did not look. So
I went to zoom in on it and it's like it's like a 10K.
Well, I didn't look. How big?
Alright, hold on. I have to open this in clip because it's
Oh
too low
wow.
quality.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Discord can't even load it. It's just a poop emoji.
It's not. It's not large as far as file size goes. So I was not expecting that.
From it. Chrome is
Okay, I thought it was my internet because I tried to open the image as well, and I was like, fam, this ain't opening.
Ah, yes, it is such a delightful image with how big it is.
such a high quality BMP file.
It is,
I
it is the best PNG.
I actually did have it open in Chrome, so
oh my gosh.
I'm not sure how I managed that, but let me shrink it a little for you.
I opened it. I had to import it into Clip though because it made my Windows Paint crash.
Holy shit.
Well,
alright.
Jeez, I'm not even sure what you'd make that.
I have my crayon pen ready and I'm alright, so I have to put in like all the numbers that I got from all of these into different stats.
let's
Like the 11, 17, 12, 14, 14, and 15. Do I just put those wherever I want?
basically,
Alright.
like I said, there's some boosts, so it's a little bit different.
Alright, one
And
second here, 1 second.
let me toss a new version in here, just in case anyone else wants to use it.
It feels so illegal to use like a crayon pen for this because it's just so crisp versus just this like fuzzy looking pen.
Well, I lowered the resolution on the one I just tossed in. So that one is 4,000 by 5,000. So that's like half the resolution of the one that I found. So
I'm just astounded as to why it's such a
I don't know. I don't know. Usually they're part of the PDF. So I mean, I just don't happen to have like that page open, but in a PDF version of like the player's guide, you would get one of these, and it's in PDF, so I'm not sure what the resolution even would be, but that's usually what you get it at. So I thought that was what it was, but apparently not.
That's freaking epic. Alright, so
But yeah, those 6 stats, strength, dex, con, int, whiz, and charisma. Those charisma are the abilities you put the values in. So you get a +2 to con and a +1 to wisdom. So
gotcha, okay.
so like I said, strength and con are probably your 2 big stats. So you probably want to put your big boosts in those.
Alrighty, I got it. So I put the 17 in my strength. I put the 14 in my
No,
dexterity.
it wasn't a 17. It was a 14. Because you drop the lowest of the dice in each roll. That's why I wrote them down. Sorry,
I'm
it's
confused
confusing.
now. Wait.
Okay, you roll 4 dice. You drop the lowest value of those 4 rolls. So you rolled 46, and you drop the lowest of those dice.
So that was my first thermite. Wait, so I just put them in an order then, or?
Well,
So
no.
that last dice you rolled, where you got a 1, a 6, a 2, and a 6, you get rid of the 1 because it's the lowest. So then you just add the 6, and the 2 together.
Yeah, which is why that was a 14.
Oh, okay. So then on the first one I add 4 plus 3 plus 2, but then I drop the other 2.
Yeah.
Or...
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
is...
hold up. I gotta open my calculator now.
I did them all. I did them all.
Oh wait.
You got
Alright.
10, 14, 11, 13, 12, and 14.
Okay.
Yep, I know it's a little confusing when you look at it this way. If we could use the automatic tool, this would be so much easier because it just automatically does that part. So all you see is the final values. So you get 6 values.
That would be epic.
And it's super easy. But unfortunately, Character Mancer does not support like custom settings. So that's why I have to make your guys' character sheets when I put them into Roll20. So yeah, a little more manual than you otherwise would be doing. So.
No worries, no worries.
But yeah, just let me know where you want to put the various values. So. Actually,
Okay. So I got it now. I put one of the 14s in strength. I
Okay.
put 12 in dexterity. I
okay.
put my other 14 in con. I
For
put
16,
huh?
you get a +2 to your Constitution. So,
Okay,
you're
all right. I
Rathos.
got confused. I got so confused for a second. Okay. And then I put
It's okay.
10 into intelligence.
Okay.
I put 13 into wisdom, and then I put 11 into charisma.
Okay. You get a bonus to wisdom, so it's a 14. And charisma is what? 12?
11.
11. Okay. Okay. So 14, 12, 16, 10, 14, and 11.
Epic.
All right. That covers all those. And let's see. You need equipment. So let me open up Barbarian. All right. Okay. Choices. For skills. You can choose 2 of animal handling, athletics, intimidation, nature, perception, and survival.
Animal handling, athletics. What was after that? I'm sorry.
Intimidation,
All right.
nature, perception, and survival.
Okay. All right. And you said I can only choose 2.
Yep.
All right. 1 second here.
I don't think anyone has survival yet, so it might be handy.
I will go with athletics and survival. Yeah.
Okay. Athletics and survival. Athletics, survival. Or survival is at the end. All right. And gear.
I was slightly tempted for this campaign, so I do have another character created that's like 2 years old, and he's but the races were different. He's like a gnome, and he's supposed to be king of the squirrels. So he has like animal handling and like hunters and stuff like that, or no, not hunters, rangers and stuff like that. And he is set up so that one campaign I created literally an army of squirrels to dominate the world.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. World dominating squirrels. There are some equipment options, so let me put those in here. You can have a choice between a great axe and any martial melee weapon. I think you wanted to go with a polearm.
Yeah.
So you can select pretty much any polearm. And I don't have a specific list of those, but I can tell you what they are.
All right.
They're the glaive, the halberd, the horse cutter, the horse lance, the pike, and I think that's it for polearms. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, that is a polearm.
I'm tied between a pike and a horse cutter.
They're very similar. The big difference, I think, I'll reopen horse cutter. Actually, I think both are in here. They are. Okay. They do the same damage. The pike is a little heavier. But it has the option brace, which doesn't probably sound like too much. But what brace does is it lets you set it if you're getting charged by someone on horseback. Or like a creature that can charge. So they damage themselves if you manage to fend it off.
I
The
think
horse cutter doesn't
might-
have that. So
I think I might end up just going with the horse cutter. Like, how much more does it weigh? If I can may ask.
the difference is basically 6 pounds. So and I should mention the horse cutter is versatile. So you can switch between using it one or two-handed. As a barbarian, there's very little reason to use it one-handed, but it is an option.
Would it be possible to dual wield it?
No.
Ah, okay.
You cannot swing around a 12-pound weapon in each hand. You'd break your wrists, okay? So no going there.
I mean, if my wrists break, I'll just like tie my fingers around it and use them as ropes.
That would have a big negative, okay? Big negative.
I'm just envisioning it. Okay. I think I will actually end up going with the pike then.
Okay, so pike. All right, and the next option is either two hand axes or a simple weapon. And there's a laundry list of simple weapons. So
Could you send me just a screenshot of those simple weapons?
well, if you have the wiki open, it is on the wiki.
Yeah. One second. Let me
Under
try and find the
weapon
tab.
types, there's simple melee weapons and simple ranged weapons. So both of those count. I just separate them. So that way it's a little easier to read. I mean, the big one, if you wanted like a second option, would be spear. Because spear is another polearm. And a versatile one. So that's an option.
Which tab is it under?
I can send you a link. Give me one second.
All right. I forget what I put it under. Problem of having two systems. I have it open in the other one, and not this one. But here it is. Okay. Epic, thank you. All right.
It's quite a long list. Well, it's not like the martial weapon list, which is longer, but still, it's a long list.
I'm actually gonna go with the javelin.
You get 4 of those, so you don't really need to pick those.
Okay, all right, never mind. All right.
Basically, it's a backup weapon. So if you happen to lose the first one, you have a second one handy. So that's the thinking.
I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. I'm about to go celebrate something real quick.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Enjoy.
Congrats.
Well, thank you. It's a huge milestone.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yay!
All right. sorry, I'm a bit indecisive. I believe. How much? In comparison to the pike, how much does the spear do? If you know.
I think I actually list spear. No, I don't. I can find out for you though.
Awesome.
Okay, spear. Spear is basically either 1d6 or I think 1d8. Ironically, their little stat block is inconvenient. Let me pull up the weapon list. That's got it listed a little bit differently. Okay, yeah, it's 1d6 or 1d8. So basically 2 points less. And it's versatile, which is why there's two numbers. So one-handed or two-handed. And the spear can be thrown. So it has that too. It's a very versatile weapon.
I think I might actually go with the spear because I feel like a pike might be too fancy for me.
Well, I mean, you can still have the pike. So
Yeah.
it's not like
I'm
you
gonna go with
lose one
spear
here.
though.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna go
Okay.
with the spear.
All right. So pike, spear, and an explorer's pack, and 4 javelins. They kind of weight you down. Oh.
I thought I was just only choosing one.
No, you get it all.
Okay.
Oh. And actually, it's not in the original class, but you get a choice of armor because unlike the normal barbarians in D&D, in Celestia, they get to wear armor. So,
Okay.
you get a choice between padded armor or scale mail. And I think, yeah.
I might.
You can go either way, but you're probably going to get more out of the scale mail. So.
I think I might actually go the scale mail.
Okay. Now.
And would it be allowed to trade out the javelin for a spear instead? Or not a spear, my bad, a dagger. Like just a backup weapon. Because I didn't mean to like choose that many.
Well, you do have money. So you can probably just buy a common dagger with some of the money.
Alright.
I don't recall. Well, you'll have it because it's part of like the starting background. And what was your background? Commoner. So as part of that, where is it? Backgrounds. Commoner. That will give you more equipment. And 10 gold, which is probably enough to buy a dagger. I think that's like some silver. They're not expensive, so.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. There are a few things that you get as part of your heritage, which I plan to just put on there for the most part. As a commoner, you do get some choices there. I haven't had anyone pick languages yet. I was planning to do that a little bit later. You also get some skill proficiency. So, I haven't asked those, but we can go into those a little. I think.
No, that's so.
I think most of them are pretty fixed, but a couple, yes. Well, I think most of them have like one more skill proficiency, usually. So we'll go back through and talk about those in a little bit, so you can think that over. You can pull up the heritage page and read that over. There's some options there. Because I will need to ask that before I get the sheets done. But for now, I just want to get through all the characters. And actually, Tokunaga, I think you're the only one left.
Alrighty then.
Okay. So, have you had some ideas?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe, by some chance, is this a magically inclined character?
Do soul knives count?
Oh, yes, I remember you saying that. Sort of. Sort of.
I mean, I'm surprised there's no wild magic barbarian in here yet.
Well, actually, there's only one barbarian, so, this is a very rogue-heavy party, and
Eh.
so far, because so far we have a rogue, another rogue, a ranger, and a barbarian. So,
Well, it sounds like this campaign's going to be a very rogue campaign.
yes, it's
It's
very
going to be
rogue.
going off the beaten path.
It's going to be a very sneaky party, except for the barbarian and the heavy armor. Yeah, I
Don't
think.
worry, guys. I'll become the best barbarian I can and tank all the damage.
No, what you need is that wild magic to blind everybody.
True, true. If I can't predict it, the enemy can't.
Oh, but once you get a high enough level with that thing, it actually lets you choose what you want.
Well, it's not an option in Celestia, unfortunately.
Oh,
So,
really?
yes.
Oh. You know what? That's fair. It was pretty broken.
Well, barbarians have some amazing options, anyways.
Yeah.
So, in particular, well, at level 3, when you can finally pick the subclass, the plan was to go Guardian Barbarian, which is the polearm wielding, damage mitigating, combat controlling type character.
Ah.
They get some really nice stuff, crippling strikes. Actually, if you get to level 14, raging regeneration. So, not only do they shrug off a lot of damage, but they heal. So, still kind of crazy, but not that particular class. Okay. And you wanted to make this a 3 rogue party, I think.
Yup.
All right.
I mean, after all, the Tavern Kitty has to be pretty sneaky.
Well, yes, but there are some other options for sneak. But I'm not trying to convince you to do something else. I'm just mentioning that. Okay. What
We'll be
race?
fine without a bard.
What race do you want?
Rogue Bard blushes?
I mean, with the harem that I'm apparently building up, apparently, yeah.
Okay. So what race do you want?
Elf.
Okay. There are actually 3 types of elves in Celestia. Most of the stats are going to be the same, but you should probably pick the type because your secondary bonus is based on what type you are. So, the types are El Hadril, which are basically sun elves, for lack of a better term. Glamhedral, which are basically forest elves, more hedgerow, which are dark elves.
Glamhedral.
Okay. I will stick that in. All right. And as an elf, you get a +2 to Constitution and a +2 to Dex because that's always the case. So let me jot those down so we have those for later. I can't talk tonight. I just can't talk. Okay. You get Dark Vision, the Inheritance. Oh, for that, you get 1 cantrip of your choice from all the cantrips. So pick wisely.
Oh God, you're gonna make me pick a cantrip?
Yes. But literally,
Alright, give me.
in Celestia, there's no separate, like, spell list. So literally, any cantrip.
Alright. Give me 2 seconds to actually look at the cantrips.
Okay.
Cause you are
Yeah, I know. I know. I think.
Well, you see, any cantrip, any
Yep.
at all, I can just.
Any cantrip. I mean, it's a long list, but.
I mean, since we don't have any kind of wizards, we gotta have a firebolt. We just gotta have firebolt.
Okay. Firebolt's good. I'll jot that down. There we go. All right. And
Actually, wait, no. Since we're going down the path of the soul knife, mind sliver.
Okay. All right. All right. So you have Mind Slur. Did you look at heritages?
I did not look at heritages.
Okay. So we'll talk about those. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 heritages. And any of these could apply. So, the quick list is Acolyte, Commoner, Criminal Origin, Far Traveler, Inheritor, Military, Noble, Rural, Seafarer, Scholar, and Urchin. If you want to know more about any of those in particular, just let me know.
Let's be an acolyte.
Okay? Acolytes are usually raised in a temple. It's probably the oddest choice for an elf, but
Actually, wait. Go back to them again, real quick. Because you're right, that is a really odd choice.
yeah, especially in Celestia, the elves don't really worship any deities, so.
You know what is the 4th one you said is a far traveler?
Yes, Far Traveler.
You know what? I'm good with that one.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
There are a few things in that, but you do get 2 skill proficiencies, and I'll note that down just in case we overlap later. You probably won't. I don't think most people have not so far taken Insight and Perception, and those are the 2 you get. So.
Hey, I'll take it.
You also get a language, but in this case, it should probably be the one from the homeland, which is what we're going to have to talk about, because no one has really delved into locations, but you kind of need to. So, right now, my plan is to have you guys be in the city of Jethair, which is what's probably called a free city. It's its own little city state with a couple of villages around it, and otherwise, it's not like a nation or anything, but it's a it's kind of in the middle of everywhere, so it gets a lot of transport from sea and air, and over land. So lots of interaction with other parts of the world. Um, so places you could be from. You could be from the islands of Siam. Siam is sort of a Korea analog in this world. It's mostly jungle-ish. It's far out in the ocean, so it's plenty far away that most people forget exists. So that's an option. If you want to be farther away, there is Tian Chao, which is actually a China analog, which is where weapons like the horse cutter come from. And that's even farther out than Cyan.
What about
So,
Wildheart?
Wildheart is actually part of the Great Elven Nation, and Jethair happens to be right next to the edge of the Wildheart. So,
Like I would click
pretty
on
close.
Wildheart to actually read it, but I actually don't have access to it.
Actually, I haven't ported it over yet. Basically, it just talks about the Wildheart being the forest that most of the elves live in. So,
I mean, I'm an elf in this campaign, so it would make sense to be from Wildheart.
yep, but you wouldn't be a farther traveler.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because it's right next door. You're literally like 5 miles away from the Wildheart. So, um,
All right. You know what? Let me look at this one.
sadly, I don't have like a map of what Celestia as a whole looks like. It's one of those things where I'm not good at actually drawing a map, so
All
I
right.
can tell you what it looks like, but
how about Vikinger?
Vikinger. If you like ice, that's perfectly fine.
I do like ice.
They live in the far north.
Oh yeah. The colder the better.
Oh god. Well, you can be from there. They do have some elves, not too many. Well, I mean, there's no reason elves can't live there. There's not too many forests, but that's perfectly fine. Let me write down where you're from. And far traveler. Okay, that'll work. They do have some cities up there, and I haven't listed them. It's been on the back burner, but I'll give you a name for one of those, and that'll be where you're from. Okay, I think that leaves us at stats. If you want to roll those.
What do I need to roll?
You need to roll 6 sets of 4d6.
So 6 sets of 4d6.
Yep.
Gotcha. Would you like me to use a physical dice, or would you like me to use the roll 20 dice?
Whichever way you want. But since I can't see the rolls, you'll have to drop the lowest d6 of each roll on your own. So,
All right. You know what? I'll just use the thingy. I'm guessing I go over to where it shows the dice. I click on the D6 thing and I go over to 4.
yep.
All right. There's 1,
Ooh, wow.
2,
Ooh.
3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay. The first one is 8. Second one is 17, which is our highest. You almost rolled an 18. That's a very low chance. So,
Almost rolled an 18. It says 18 on my end.
you forgot you need to drop the lowest of each
Oh,
4.
right.
So,
Right.
17. But yes, I
Eek.
know. It's still a very high value because you'd have to roll 3 6s to end up with an 18. Let's see, where was I? 8, 17, 14, 11. Ooh, 9. And 11. Okay. Because you have the 8 and a 9, I'll let you re-roll one of those.
All right.
I'm gonna assume you'd rather re-roll the 8, but
Yeah, probably the 8. Okay, that's better.
yes, that is better. Let's see. Let's get rid of the 8. And this is 13. So we move these back over. All right, and you are yet another rogue. So you probably want, well, you have a choice. I mean, you could put 14 in Dex and get that +2 to go to 16, or you could start with the 17 and go up to 19.
Wow. Well, considering, Well, considering that I'm wanting to go down the route of Soul Knife, I would want to make sure that most of my stuff goes into intelligence.
Let me take a look at the changes I made. Soul Knife.
Oh, you changed up Soul
Oh.
Knife?
Actually, I did not. I left it completely untouched. So it's a rare exception. I had to alter almost every other class, but not that one. So you
Don't
picked
worry, everyone.
the only combination I did not touch in any way.
Don't worry, everyone. I'm gonna be darting around like in Naruto.
Eventually,
You think?
you gotta get to level 3.
Manifesting Naruto, but in Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, I don't know if you guys know about Soul Knife, but I can literally just keep throwing, ethereal weapons and teleporting to them.
That's epic.
Nice.
Wait,
Oh, that kind
which-
of reminds
Some
me
like
of
Minato shit.
Katarina. I'm
It
thinking
is
of
one
like
of
Ninja time.
it's one of my favorite classes and subclasses just because being able to not have to carry a weapon around is kind of funny.
Nice.
Okay, so what do you want your 17 in?
Well, we need that. We need that intelligence modifier really up there. We really need that intelligence up there for those soul knives.
Okay, so 17 as int.
You'll
Okay.
be the D&D version of Kaching.
Okay, So what do you want your dex to be?
Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see. So I have right now. We used the 17. What numbers do I got left?
14, 13, 11, 11, and 9.
Uh, dexterity.
My personal choice would probably be to give 14 to dex, so you have 16. And put the 13 in con, because you get the +1.
That's actually kind of what I was thinking. Actually, yeah.
Okay. So 16 and 14. I'll scratch those off. So 2 11s and a 9.
Which at that point, I mean, it doesn't really. those are all the last couple are kind of interchangeable at this point.
Pretty much. Basically, where do you want to put the 9?
What's my most useless stat?
Strength or charisma, probably.
Strength.
Okay. This is the weakest party. Everyone that was a rogue put strength as their dump stat. So,
Well, it's okay. It's okay. I don't need strength for where I'm going.
true.
Don't worry, guys.
True.
Don't worry, guys. I will pour every single point I get from now on into strength. Don't
No.
worry. I'll
I
do it.
die.
I will make this sacrifice.
Man, I hope you don't need it. Ugh.
Yep.
It's okay.
You're
All
all
we need is
I'm gonna
speed.
become the gym dude bro of our party.
Oh no.
yeah. Well, solid option. Solid option. I think that covers all of that. Did I ever go back and get the equipment? I am not sure. Because it's not showing. Okay. So, for Tyrus and for you, we need a couple of choices because there are a couple of options for gear that rogues get. And I need to know what you want so I can make up the actual thing. Alright. So. Oh, actually, before I do that, you need to pick your skills that you want as a rogue.
Oh
You
yeah,
get 4.
that's true. Oh, I get 4 of them? Ooh.
Yep.
Wait, I thought it was 3. When did it change to 4?
I can't tell you. It literally says choose 4 from acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance, persuasion, sleight of hand, and stealth. So,
Really? Really?
yes.
The Soul Knife class gets to choose from Arcana though too.
But you don't get that until 3rd. So.
Nah, that's true. I'm just surprised by that one. Alright, you know what? Let's go with perception, stealth, and
Perception, stealth, and what else?
and insight. And
You actually already get insight and perception.
oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh darn. Jeez. All right, so stealth, sleight of hand, deception, and I guess athletics.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take all the skills.
6.
I'm just taking all the skills tonight.
Well, at least you're not the one type that I looked at. Oh, I forget what they are. Might have been Bard. Bards get a lot too. It's between rogues and bards for max skill. So, okay. And did I already put that over here? Yes, it did. Okay. So, you get to pick between a rapier and a short sword.
This is way different than what I'm used to, because whenever I build it in at least Tasha's cauldron, it says either you get a short sword or 2 simple melee weapons. That's weird.
There's sort of a list, but I'm going right from what it
No,
says.
you're good.
So,
You're good. I have like the book in front of me, so I was just confused.
yeah, well, I think originally this is straight out of the player's handbook.
Oh, you know what that is? You're right. It is out of the player's handbook. That's right. I'm going out of the book from I'm going out of Tasha's, so I'm working with a little bit of a different list, because Tasha's does list a bunch of different stuff for the way the class gets set up for Soul Knife. But yeah. So my choice was rapier or what?
Short sword.
Let's go with short sword.
Okay, the ever popular short sword. I think 4 of the 5 people in this party have short swords, so it's a very short sword oriented party. Your next choice is between a short bow and a short sword.
So I can have 2 short swords.
Yes. Yep. It's
Join the rest of us.
yeah, it's the main option. It's the main option. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that.
One of us.
Well, you see, here's the thing. Since I'm gonna be later on doing mainly ranged attacks, I might as well start out with a short bow. That way I can get used to using ranged attacks.
Okay. And technically, I changed bows around. You wouldn't really have like the short bow, but I'll get into those some other time, other than right now.
Fair enough.
I want to say the recurve bow is the one that takes its place. Yes.
Okay.
But I'll list it for now as short bow still, because I should remember what that means. Okay, now you get a pack: a burglar's pack, a dungeoneer's pack, or an explorer's pack.
Let's go with an explorer's pack.
Okay, and you get padded armor, because I removed leather, so.
No worries.
But 2 knives and thieves' tools. And there's some other stuff you'll get as part of backgrounds. Actually, since we know where you're from, do you want a gaming set or a musical instrument?
Musical instrument.
Okay. For Vikinger, it's usually like a horn or drums.
Let's go with a horn.
Okay. I'll scribble that down.
I do have to ask though. Are we allowed to multi-class?
It depends. It depends. That's the answer.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I have a really funny idea I've been wanting to try out with it. But yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little complicated because of the changes that I did to magic. So it makes it a little more complex. Because if you cross, if you cross into a true spell casting class, then it gets a little difficult.
Oh, I'm sure it does. All right. I'll avoid the idea I have with being a blade dancer.
You might be able to do Bard, which is what has Blade Dancer here.
Ah!
I know.
Okay.
Were you just attacked by cans?
I was attacked by a cat.
Oh.
I was attacked
Better
by a
roll
cat.
initiative, right?
I rolled a 20.
Okay.
It's freaking epic.
I think that's everything for this one. Wait. Nope. Oh, we need a name. We need a name.
A name? A name. A name.
Yep.
Alright. Alright. You want a name? I got you a name. I got you a name. I'll give you. What is everyone else's names first so you know what those are?
There's Neria, Tyrus, Deckard, Priv.
Alright. Alright. You know what? There you go. I just we're gonna go. I typed it into the
Okay.
Celestia chat.
All right. Lumin Noctis.
Yeah, I like that name. Get your royal arms up.
That wasn't even the
Okay. So we're gonna jump back to Tyrus for a moment because I need your equipment,
Okay.
and we forgot to do it. So, okay, you get the choice of rapier or short sword.
And I'm gonna be different and get a rapier.
Okay.
In case you want to know, that's Latin for night lights.
Oh,
Alright.
that's a good name.
So, option 2, short bow or short sword.
Short bow.
Okay. And Burglar's Pack, Dungeoneer's Pack, or Explorer's Pack?
The burglar pack.
Alright. One of each. You'll have one of each. Because you took the burglars. Neria took, I want to say explorers. And I think Lumen just took Dungeoneers. So, good mix. Good
Also,
mix.
did we do my skills? I don't remember doing the skills.
No. We forgot that too. Oh no. Okay, you get 4 as well. And actually, I should take a look at your backgrounds because you're gonna get some stuff from the background, which is criminal origin. Okay, so let's start there because it's a smaller list. From criminal origin, you can choose one of acrobatics, athletics, deception, intimidation, sleight of hand, or stealth.
We'll go with acrobatics for that one.
Okay. Let me mark that down. And now, the big list that you get 4 from has athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance, persuasion, sleight of hand, and stealth.
Yeah, and that one I picked persuasion, stealth, athletics, and then perception.
Okay. Athletics, perception, persuasion, and stealth. All right. That looks like it. I'm gonna go back to your backgrounds and double check because we're finishing up here. Let's see. Crib had commoner. So we're gonna go back to Crib for a second. So Crib, you get some choices too. I don't think they're listening.
Wait, what? Who are we talking to?
Crib, I need Crib.
Oh, I didn't realize because you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not used to being referred to as Criv. Wait, what's going on?
Um,
I was talking to my cat.
So there's some options for your heritage because we didn't cover that earlier. Because we want to get through the basics before we did that. So I'm going back just to finish everything off. And you had the choice of one skill from the following list: animal handling, athletics, insight, nature, and perception.
Oh wait, so okay, so sorry, I was marking them down really quick. So I got to choose another one or just the
From that list, yeah. Because I don't think we gave you.
Because I thought I chose athletics and survival before.
Okay, that's from your class, but now you get from your
Oh,
background. So,
from my background. Okay,
yep.
I understand now. Okay. All right.
So yeah, one of those 5, and
I guess perception then.
all right, perception. That will work. Save that. And which one's this? Okay, save that. Just going back through and double checking that we have everything we need. I think. Wait. Oh, you guys both had criminal heritage. That's why I'm getting confused. So Deckard, I need you too.
Yes.
You get a choice in your background. Which is kind of the same one. Because you and Tyrus are both criminals, so
Yeah.
at least when you were younger, you were both criminals. You get to choose from acrobatics, athletics, deception, intimidation, sleight of hand, or stealth. And you already have stealth, so not that one.
Might go with deception.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, break the law.
Oh, Kitty, let's go.
All right. And let's double check the last one, which is for Neria. So,
I'm here.
you get to choose a skill proficient. Oh, wait. I forgot one step. No, what was that? I think I'm getting lost. Sorry. Okay, yeah. One skill proficiency, animal handling, athletics, insight, intimidation, perception, or survival.
May I get survival?
Sure. Survival. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, you get a type of gaming set. So, you could do dice or cards. A common game in this setting is actually dragon poker. So you could get some dragon poker cards or like a tarot set or anything else game wise?
Ooh,
Um,
I do a tarot set. That sounds fun.
okay, I will give you proficiency and the item. And is there anything else? No. Though you do have some extra training. You can't use it yet, but I should mention to you that you do have the ability to use medium armor, and you're proficient in martial weapons. So
Okay, I gotcha.
so you might want to note that down.
All right.
It should be on your sheet when I give it to you. But if it is not, because I've forgotten, you want to remind me, okay?
Okay. All right.
I think that is all the basics for all of you. Yes, I think that's everybody. So, I think that's it. Now, I do want to go over a couple of other things. Only so we can get them out of the way. Most specifically, some little changes I made. First of those is critical hits. When you roll a critical hit, which for those that don't know, if you roll to attack and you get a 20 on your dice, so out of a d20, you get a 20, that's a critical hit. And the way it works in Celestia is you do maximum damage with whatever your base dice is. So, say you're using a short sword, since that's an easy example in this group. That's 1d6. So, you automatically do 6, and then you get to roll another 1d6. So, you'll do at least 6 damage. Well, technically, at least 7. And then, up to 12. And then any other bonuses, stealth attack, whatever, is added on. So, critical hits are really nice and a little bit better than normal, because normal rolls are you just roll the dice twice. So, you can get 2 ones and, your critical hit is weak noodles. So, yeah. So, this fixes that because 1 dice is maximized. So, I want to mention that before we start and before it comes up. Also, on natural 20s with checks, natural 20s can't defy the laws of Celestia. So, if you get a natural 20, it does not mean you can do any impossibility. Like, if you roll a 20 on deception or persuasion when talking to, say, a person you need information from, or you're trying to deceive, a natural 20 won't suddenly make them your best friend. She did not cast Charm Person, but it will get you, like, out of the immediate problem or an answer to your immediate question with no other considerations. So it's always successful, but it's not beyond the laws of physics. Yeah, you're not casting magic just because you got a 20, but anything up to that is fine. I just want to cover that because sometimes people go really crazy on natural 20s. And they think they're like wish spells. So I'm reining that in before it happens. And then initiative, just to put that out there, when we figure initiative, it's actually going to be written as your normal initiative that you roll, with a percentile that is your dexterity. So if you have, say, a roll of 6 on your initiative and you have 12 dexterity, it would be 6.12. And when it comes to natural 20s on initiative, they will break ties. So if two people have, say, rolls of 22 for their initiative, but one's a natural 20, the 20 goes first. But if someone has like a 23, the natural 20 won't go before the other value just because it's 20. So it's a 22, you're still going to go after the person who got a 23. Just putting those out there. It's not going to come up yet because we're not starting anything until next week. But I want you to know what the rules are before we get to that. So, the other thing is Celestia has a little bit of a change to how attacks work in combat. For the most part, there's one that I don't think is going to come up for anyone except maybe Kriv, which is about variable weapon fighting, where you can use a weapon in either 2 hands or 1 hand. There's some options that you have to defend yourself and then switch to a more aggressive stance. But I don't think it's going to come up, at least not initially. So I'm not going to talk about it too much. It's there if you want to read it. It's in the rules section. Dual wielding has changed a little. So that several of you can use. Several of you can use that. So when you make an attack with a light weapon you're holding in one hand, you may also freely attack with a different weapon in your other hand along with the attack. First, you don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless the modifier is a negative. So, if you're using like 2 short swords, which are finesse weapons, and therefore you add your dexterity bonus to them, your main hand gets your dex bonus, but your offhand does not. But you've made 2 1d6 attacks with it, so it's equal to if you're using a 2-handed weapon. So it's more than fair. The offhand has to be a weapon that has the light property. And you have disadvantage on the attack roll you make with your offhand. So, it's got some disadvantages, literally. But
how does that affect the soul knives? Because those are a little unique in how they work. especially given once you hit level 9 and you can manifest more than just 2 of them.
I'll double check, but
just curious, because that's going to be very interesting seeing how that handles it in the worlds of this world.
Yeah, I'll double check. I think I have everything in there that I meant. Now there is a feat for dual wielding, and I think I have that in the feats section, but I may not have included it because I might have forgotten. Well, there are several feats in there. In particular, if you want to do a lot with thrown weapons, there's a new thrown weapon master feat, which you might want to look at. because that will add a
Uh,
few things.
I might have to look at that because again,
Yeah,
Soul Knife is a very, very interesting subclass. Like,
yeah. I read it like 2 weeks ago when I was doing most of the classes, but I don't remember the details enough to say one way or another.
well, well, for example, it has the ability that if my initial attack were to miss, I can roll a dice to basically make it a homing missile and home in on the target.
Yeah, I'm looking at it
So,
right now. So,
the loveliness that is a Soul Knife.
yeah, for one psionic energy die.
Yup. Which I do get a decent amount of those.
I'll have to double check, but I think
Yeah.
it's still gonna apply. I'll have to take a look though and
I
see
want to make
exactly.
sure I want to make sure that this doesn't break the campaign because I do know that there's a lot in the Soul Knife archetype
Well,
based off yeah.
I I think the big thing here is that it's basically for melee attacks. At least this part of the role is because dual
Yeah.
wielding is traditionally melee. So if you're not in
Right.
melee, it should default to normal, and then everything should work as they intended. So, but yeah, let me really quick finish the other things.
Yeah.
Oh, I should also mention the dual wielding. For things like sneak attack, only one sneak attack applies, even if you hit with the offhand weapon. So, you can't like double dip your sneak attack or hex or hunter's mark or any other abilities like that. So, I don't think that's going to come up except in sneak attack. So, I think we're all okay, except maybe that. We'll see. We'll see. Two-handed weapons, which this will come up for Kriv. For two-handed weapons, you apply 1.5 times your strength bonus. So, with Kriv, instead of applying just 2, you would actually apply 3 whenever you hit someone with a two-handed attack. Not a big change, but a little extra damage.
Uh would you believe me if I told you that also applies to the Soul Knife archetype too?
It's possible. I have not looked enough. I looked at it
Yeah.
and I remember thinking, this is quite powerful enough. It doesn't need any changes.
Yeah. No, I can literally
So.
one of the things you can do with it is you can actually shape the Mind Blade into a two-handed weapon.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
It's an option.
Yeah.
It would go in there. So this is specifically your strength bonus, and I don't think that would apply to strength. If it did, you'd get a negative, because you do have a negative value, I believe.
Yeah, I do.
Yes. So.
But it would use the intelligence modifier for when it comes to attacking with it.
Well,
Because
this
of the way
rule specifically is about strength bonus.
Yeah.
So. I wouldn't think they'd conflict. You may not do as much damage, but it's going to be a very small difference. So. Okay. Anything else I need? Oh, reactions. I did some updating to reactions. The big thing is the ability to use a reaction for more than just opportunity attacks. For those who have played, reactions are usually something you get to counter something the enemy does. And in the base game, this is mostly when they try to move away from you. You can deny them that by attacking them, and if you succeed, you get an extra attacking. Here in Celestia, you have some more options. You can actually try to block an incoming attack. You do this by basically choosing to use your reaction, and then you make an attack roll, just like if you were doing an opportunity attack. And depending on who has the higher roll, you either block or hit, depending. So keep that in mind. You have an extra option to keep yourself from getting hit. The other thing is if you have a shield, and I don't think this applies to any of you, but maybe someone takes a shield. You can also use your reaction to block with a shield, and blocking with a shield is effectively automatic, but it costs the reaction, and you only get one reaction per round, so you gotta use it wisely. But I wanted to mention that, and that'll come up more next time if you get into combat. But I wanted to mention it now, so we got that out of the way. And it's good. With the slow knife, I can reread that and have lots of answers by next week.
Nice.
Okay, and I think that's pretty much everything. So
Hey. Nice,
I think
nice.
we're all done for now. So, if everyone wants to introduce themselves and give a little where to find you, go right ahead.
Hi.
Everyone being put on the spot.
I guess, I just gotta be the Chad here and speak first, I guess. It's, since y'all are, yanking my chain.
Well, you're welcome.
Hello. I am Coffee and Doggos. Some people call me Mocha. Some people call me Lou. I am at coffeeanddoggos.twitch.tv. I I can't think of anything important about myself. Myself. Other than I'm an epic freaking gamer, and I'm going to now dab IRL, which you cannot see. Bam. Okay, and that is my introduction. Thank you.
Nice, nice.
Oh, and also, despite my voice, I am a male VTuber. So, anyways.
Nice.
Okay.
Hello,
Do we-
hi. Um, my name is Honeydew. You can find me at Honeydew VT on Twitch TV and Twitch.tv and Twitter.com. I am a orc tiefling VTuber, a variety streamer.
Lit.
Thank you. Oh,
I claps won't come through my mic because of Discord, but I clap for you.
fun fact: I am 7'2". There you go.
Hey,
Awooga.
Wait, really?
let's fucking go.
I am tall.
Amazonas.
Eyes
just
bulge
gonna-
out of head.
I'm just gonna look
Nice.
up and try to give you a head pat and fail at it.
I crouch down. I have knees.
But it's more fun to struggle. It's more fun to struggle.
You are always stuck at full leg straightness. You cannot bend them. You're not allowed. You must walk.
I'll get you a step ladder.
Oh, thank you.
Knees?
Okay.
Who need them?
Not I. Not I.
Okay. Who's next?
Okay. All right. I guess I'll go Discord order. I am Kuma. I stream on Twitch at Lazy Kuma. I literally play pretty much a different game most days. I play a bit of everything. I'm Australian. I have a tendency to like to drink and swear a little bit too much sometimes. I
Gotcha.
play I play a fair bit of like the Diablo series mixed with like Valorant and Counter Strike and that type of stuff. And I'm only 6'2", so fuck you. So
Gotcha.
make me
So,
feel short. God damn.
God.
There's so many tall people in this VC. I feel intimidated.
gotcha. So I'll make sure to limit your alcohol in the tavern. Gotcha.
God damn.
It's okay. I'll sneak you some under the table.
Let's go.
I feel
Sorry.
like 3 of us can. We have all that stealth.
I'm short enough.
Ooh.
You guys won't even
Eh,
see me.
you'll have to get past Hearthburn. That's a bit of a difficult one.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, it's all good. Me and Veman are ex-criminals. We will just rob the place.
That's right.
Well,
Just empty
Break
it
the
out.
law.
that's fine. That's fine. I have an unlimited supply of stuff, so you're good.
Let's go. We can rob it multiple times.
Hey,
Might as well just start living in the place. Take it over.
the only form of payment I accept is head pats, so
Hey,
can't steal what
consider it
there is no
done.
payment
You
for.
looking for
Whoa,
a
is this
roommate?
an IRL duplication glitch?
Anyways, I guess that leaves me for this. Well, hiya everyone. I'm Tokunaga Yumiko. I run a tavern over in a lovely forest. You can find me streaming over here at Tokunaga_Yumiko as well as on Twitter. I promise that everyone will always have all the drinks and the food they want in the tavern. You're always free to drop by and enjoy the booze. I already know that there's at least one person here who will enjoy it.
Hey, yo,
And
let's
it's
go.
nice to meet you all. And I am 5'8", so
Ooh.
yeah, no.
I'm never telling you guys my height now. I'm outnumbered and outheighted.
Uh,
Aw.
I guess for me, I'll start with my height. I'm 6'1", so.
Nice.
But my name's Real Venom. Most people just call me Venom, and I stream pretty much everywhere: Facebook gaming, YouTube, Twitch, at RealVenom_Sage. And that's also my social media handle on Twitter. Um, I'm a rapper. I do music, so
Let's fucking go.
I do a lot of different styles of music, not just rap and everything. I also do like rock stuff and everything here and there. And yeah, this is my first time doing a D&D campaign. I'm normally a gamer, so any of my RPG knowledge is done for me in 3D aspect. This is gonna be a new experience doing it all mostly myself and stuff. So yeah, I'm here for the ride.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
And of course, that
I
leaves
have.
our host.
Yes. I was just about to ask if you were going to introduce yourself as well.
Yep. I will do mine. I am Nakami June. I am mostly an RPG streamer. Usually that's RPG games, but it's also lots of D&D. I have 4 games next week,
Holy cow.
so
Oh, yeah.
I have a few going on. I'm only running 3 though, so one I do not have to run. So that's nice. That's nice.
Gotta ask you, what's your favorite RPG?
Oh geez. I'd have to go with OG Fantasy Star 2 or 3. I'm not sure which.
Oh, you should meet my friend Satil. They will absolutely love to talk your ear off about Fantasy Star Online.
I haven't played as much of the online as I have the original games. Because way back when I was like I think 13, a friend gave me an original Sega Master System or a Genesis, one or the other. I forget. I have both, so I think it might have been they gave me both, and Fantasy Star 2 and 3 were many, many long days. So, yeah, old school there. But, let's see.
I'm
Oh,
raising my hand.
okay.
How tall are you?
I am
Hey,
5'11", so.
let's fuck
I
go.
am violently out-heighted by everybody. I
It's
don't want
okay.
to be noticed
I
as shortest.
feel it's okay. I feel very out-heighted here too. So
Wait, did you say how tall you were?
yeah, I'm 5'8". So compared to everyone else, I feel very short too.
The sigh.
I mean, usually I'm on the taller side, but here I'm like halfway down the list. So, you know,
I'm like
I-
5'2".
I'll happily
I
take second place.
well, that's
I have
fine.
to ask.
That's
I
fine.
have to ask to the person who's 7 foot tall. Have you thought about cosplaying Lady Dimitrescu?
You know, I
Yo,
thought
let's
about it. I
fucking
thought
go.
about it.
I have to ask because I've seen a few people who are at that height that have made that comment, so I have to ask.
The only thing that's holding me back is booba. I only have the height.
I
You
mean,
know, you just fake it. You get some rice. You get a bunch of plastic bags.
two balloons, fill them with water, Then you have I hope this isn't rude to say, then you have some physics. Someone in my chat said they're 4'1", so I guess I'm safe now.
Okay.
I
Okay,
lied. I am 6'4" apparently. I'm used to using centimeters. I was like, I'll double
Oh
check.
my
But no,
gosh.
6'4".
I used to actually have a friend that was over 7 foot tall. Like,
Damn, that's so tall. I had a cousin like that. Hey, it was crazy.
Okay. So to finish up for me, you can find me pretty much everywhere at Nakami_June. Except for YouTube, because I couldn't do that on YouTube. But everywhere else, I am Nakami June with the underscore.
Nice.
And I think that's
I
it.
hope nobody goes to my YouTube because it's so old.
Now
I made one,
everyone's
it's
gonna go.
I actually
I
came
recent-
across. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. I recently created a YouTube, but I'm not like being super on top of that because the YouTube algorithm is an absolute monster to deal with.
Yep.
Oh gosh, back in the day. Oh, back in the day, I hit the jackpot and I got on just a random video of mine. I got like I think it was yeah, I got 12,000 views on one of my videos, and I was like, oh, okay. And
Nice.
then I never
Not
posted
bad.
again.
My highest rated video is a short, and it's like 850 views. So
Oh wow.
Just
Currently,
use like every color of the rainbow because it's apparently the thumbnail on it.
currently my highest one is at like 99 views because I just created it the other day and it's a VTuber intro.
I still need to do one.
I'll do it once I update my model again because I'm already starting in my V2 of my model.
Yeah, I'm in
I
the
think
process of changing everything as well.
I think I got lucky with my YouTube because one of my songs recently broke like 100,000. But I think it's because of
Whoa!
the
Yeah.
views.
Can you send the link?
Damn.
Actually, would you be comfortable doing that?
Yeah, I'll put
I
it
wanna
in
see it.
the Discord link chat.
Yeah, man. Let's
Awooga.
fucking bump that shit now. Let's go.
That's freaking epic. What the heckles?
I love my rap too, so I'm keen for this.
Hey.
Okay. I'd love to keep going, but it's almost 11:30 for me. So,
Yeah.
It is also
before I
it
get
is
loopy,
also 11:30 here as well.
yeah, before I get loopy, we should close this out.
Yeah. That's probably in one last.
Well, it was
Easy.
nice meeting all y'all. I'm excited
Yeah.
to do
Me
this.
too.
Yep.
We
Same,
should.
same.
We should hang out. Like aside from just doing Dungeons and Dragons, I think that would be fun. You guys seem really
I'm
fun.
keen.
Yes,
keen.
definitely.
I'm an epic gamer. Play
Yeah,
games
we
with
could do
me.
epic gamer games.
Hey
Well,
yo.
we can play Fork Knife.
The way you said epic gamer, it sounded like there should have been an uwu at the end of that.
Epic
Woo?
gamer woo.
Epic gamer woo? A woo?
An aggressive ooh woo.
A woo?
Woo.
Oh wow! Oh woo!
I think the loopiness is kicked into.
Well, I gotta cook dinner, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Can I have a
Have a good
Okay.
dinner.
I'm out as
All
well.
right.
Catch y'all
Nighty
later.
night, everyone.
Have fun.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Ah! Unless
Okay.
there were 3. Oh, unless there are 2. All right. See ya.
Take care. And now there's none. Okay. So, thanks for coming out tonight, guys. We will be back next week at the same time. So, 8 p.m. EDT or 5 p.m. if you're on the Pacific coast of the U.S. For Europe and Australia, you have to do the math on yourself. I sort of know the conversion for British time, but I would be asleep if I were in Britain when this show comes on. So, hopefully you're not up all night. So, yeah, I think that's it. So, have fun. See you later. Bye. Can't find the button. Ah! I'm gonna see about moving her over to it. She can jump farther than. Oh my god! Back! No! Jump back! No! No! So, how's your day? Yes, we're just gonna rewind time a little. Just a little. Those things did not happen. Yes. Exactly. No one saw that. Really close. Oh.